Welcome to the A to Z English podcast. My name is Jack, and I'm here with my co-host Sochel. And Sochel, for our listeners out there, know that there haven't been any new episodes for several weeks now, and we've been just banking episodes, and banking means like saving them for the kind of new season, which is going to start in September. That's when people tend to get back on the internet. You know, August is people are on vacation. People are spending a little bit more time outside. And so YouTube views and things like that are very low in August. And so, for those listeners, they can, with regularity, we will be putting up episodes from now on. And we're kind of rebrand our podcast here. And what are we thinking as far as like a rebrand goes?
Um, I don't know, Jack. You jump into this one because
Well, I was
Jack was
thinking
the one who
more.
messaged. Oh,
Well,
go
I
ahead. Go
was I
ahead.
was thinking like your memology idea
Oh,
and
right.
just getting into like social media and things that are like
Uh-huh.
more related to like digital natives and also like social commentary because we've done some episodes where we talked about politics, our political views. And we're both Americans, so we're talking about obviously the oh,
Political
should I
climate.
say? I was going to say, yeah, political climate, or I was going to say dumpster fire, but it's
Yes, that's true. Though that
yeah.
is true.
Um, but yeah, we both share very similar, I think, political views, and
I agree.
I think we're obviously we have a lot of empathy and feel deeply for people who are disenfranchised or people who are on the margins of society. I think we believe a government is the job of a government is to help those people and to help everybody, make our lives better, not disappear and not be involved at all. And so it's all just a you know dog eat dog world out there where we're all fighting over a piece of meat. I think that's just not a good way to organize a society. But anyway, I'll get back to our rebrand. So we're thinking doing more episodes talking about like social issues, and we're still a language podcast, but we're trying to provide more like kind of what we would call CBT, maybe content-based learning, different subjects where different topics that we can just discuss, or I forget the acronym for it, but instead of making it just specifically language based, where we just talk about grammar or vocabulary, we just have a discussion, and that the information and knowledge and vocabulary and grammar and stuff in that conversation is helpful for our students, but we're not, explaining everything little thing to them specifically. That was kind of my idea, and because I think that's what we're most comfortable doing. Would you agree with
Mhm.
that?
Yeah, I think so. I think our forte really relies on content based learning, and I think that most of our audience, you guys listening, are intermediate to advanced speakers. So a lot of what we can and have provided for you guys as far as the podcast goes is giving you guys new um tools to advance your vocabulary, to sound more natural as English speakers, to communicate in a modern and contemporary way, to communicate with your peers, like just more advanced tools, because you guys are pretty advanced learners. And so you don't really need, ABCs of English or very basic grammar things or very basic vocabulary builders. You guys rely more on um, learning through content, picking up vocabulary through content, picking up grammar through content. And of course, we will still have new episodes that we're thinking of introducing, like slang episodes that directly address, contemporary slang that's used in America to make you sound more natural. We'll probably still be doing vocabulary builders where we use more advanced vocabulary and things like that. But we're leaning heavily into our content based learning, which I think you guys have appreciated a lot.
Yeah, I mean those episodes seem to do the best when we're just having a conversation, talking about something that's interesting to us and that kind of excites us. And if it's exciting for us, it's exciting for the listener. If we're just kind of forcing some kind of like grammar point where we talk about like the past perfect or something, those are tend to be kind of boring episodes. And I think we're going to kind of move away from those types of episodes and just do more like sometimes, I think our best episodes are because you seem to get into a lot of like predicaments. You know what I mean? Like you always have like a story, like
That's true.
something happens to you and your dog, or something like that, and it's you know what I mean? Like and how you
That's
react
so
in
true.
that situation, and how Duende reacts in that situation and stuff. And I think those are like the most interesting things. It's like we just like I took my dog for a walk, and then this happened, and then this happened, and
We
isn't this
got attacked
strange?
by
And
this pit bull and
yeah, exactly, exactly. Um,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I think those are fun. And we
yeah,
get to talk about things like I like that, we're both travelers and we both have like a lot of experiences. So, like, for example, like Art talks about, traveling to Japan or our experiences
hmm
in Korea or things like that. I like those. I think we are character driven also to a certain point because, we're both characters, we're both chatty Cathys, we both can talk about pretty much anything. I think
right.
that's why our chemistry on the pod works so well.
Yeah,
And yeah, I don't know.
we have
So
a lot of
we're
opinions about everything. It's just like
Yes, a lot of opinions, a
yeah.
lot of takes, a lot of so I think that yeah, I'm interested yeah, to go in this direction and flip the rebrand and we hope you guys enjoy it. If you have any ideas or anything that you guys would like to see us do for the rebrand, please let us know at A to Z English Podcast at gmail.com. Leave a comment down below and you can listen to us on any platform that you usually listen to your podcasts on. We appreciate hearing from you guys as always, and we appreciate you guys following us on our journey. We've been doing this pod for over 2 years now. I want
I
to say
know
we're going
it's
on
crazy.
3 years.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah. Oh, and quickly, I guess before I end this episode, Jack and I are thinking of doing it more of a seasons based timing in the podcast, so
Oh yeah,
there's
yeah.
more like can you explain that a little, Jack? I think that would be good to get
Yeah,
into before I close off.
a lot of podcasts do seasons. So we're thinking of doing like a kind of units, like we'll do like a season and then we'll start another season. We'll take a short break or a short respite and then figure out like what we're going to talk about for the next, season 2, season 3. So yeah, well, you can kind of they'll be kind of organized in seasons. It's not really a big difference than how we've been doing it before. But instead of just like, you know, when is the next podcast coming out, and just kind of randomly, we're going to try to get some regularity to it, and also make it seasonal. So there'll be a beginning and an ending to each season, and then we'll start a new season after that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I
All
was
right.
thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that sounds really good. So again, let us know what you guys think, whether it be in a comment or an email at a to z english podcast at gmail.com. Follow us on platforms, on all the different platforms you usually listen to your podcasts on, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.